That's right. Check 1, 2. Shabbat Shalom. This is the second week in the Hebrew month of Av, where we commemorate the destruction of the first and second temples. It is a time of reflection and some sadness and sorrow as we look inward at ourselves and all that is broken in the world and what needs to be improved. This evening for Shabbat, we have a very special Sabbath where we are welcoming Dr. J.P. Dave and his family, Paul and Shauna, to celebrate the life of Manu Patel. And we are so grateful that Howard and Anita are here, and of course, you guys are anything that brings you guys back. It's so exciting. And so Max and Abby are here from college and beyond, and anything that brings Landra back from Ohio. And Madhu is not here this evening, but she's with us in our hearts. We wish all of you a time of peace and joy and love to all mankind. It is my pleasure and honor to invite Dr. Dave to share with us a poem.
This is the poem which is very close to my heart. It was written by Rabindranath Tagore, a Bengali poet from India. And he won the Nobel Prize in 1930 for the poems that he wrote. So I have selected the poem from Gitanjali, the book he published and won the Nobel Prize for that. Let me just say a couple of introductory words and ideas about this poem. Tagore was a great poet, and he sang the beauty of nature, and nature to him was spiritual. So connecting with nature, bowing to nature, dancing with nature, singing the songs of nature was Tagore's way of celebrating life. In all spiritual traditions I'm aware of, light is pretty common. In the Vedic tradition where I come from, we say, tamasoma jyotirgamaya. O God, lead me from darkness to light. So the light is within us and without us. And how do we connect it with the light that brings a lot of joy, lot of delight, lot of love, light, life. So this is a song of life, a song of love, and song to celebrate life. Let my light, the world feeling light, the eye kissing light, heart sweetening light. Ah, the light dances, my darling, at the center of my life. The light strikes, my darling, the chords of my love. The sky opens, the wind runs wild, laughter passes over the earth. The butterflies spread their sails on the sea of light. Lilies and jasmine surge up on the crest of waves of light. The light is shattered into gold on every cloud, my darling, and gladness without measure. The heavens river has drowned its banks, and the flood of joy is aboard. Rabindranath Tagore. Thank you.
bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
In all cultures, we bring light into our own lives and into each other's lives. And to sanctify our Sabbath candles, it is my pleasure to invite forward Wendy and Lindsay Yellen. Thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher krishanu, Hadek ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. We continue in our Sidurim, in our prayer book, with the Baruch Hu on page 28, and we ask you to please rise at this time if you are able to do so.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Hamemorah. Baruch Adonai, Hamemorach, Hamemorach, Leolam Vaed. Hamemorach, Hamemorach, Leolam
we stay standing for the Shema, the declaration of faith in one God, which can be found on page 34 and 35.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Vahed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Vahed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam livanecha vidibarta bam bishivtecha bevetecha uvelechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. We continue on page 40 with the singing of Mi Chamocha.
La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Norah tehilot osei peleh. Norah tehilot osei peleh. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Malchutecha Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed.
Togetherness is a spiritual way of getting connected with each other. going beyond the differences of space and time, becoming one with the divine. So in the Rig Veda, the ancient book, 4,000 years old, there is a beautiful song of togetherness. The song is in Sanskrit, so I will play it afterwards. The reason why I selected this song, that this is the song I sing when people get married. One of the greatest unions is two people coming together, not only physically, not only mentally, not only emotionally, but spiritually. This is a song of togetherness. I remember 26 years ago, I had the joy and pleasure of performing the wedding ceremony of Avi and Anita. It really touched my heart. So I remember that song of togetherness. Let us walk together. Let's talk together. Common be our prayers. Common be our mission. Common be our thoughts. Common be our deliberations. Let us walk together. Let's talk together. Let our minds be in harmony. United be our intentions. United be our hearts. Perfect be the union among us, that all of us live peacefully and happily. I am 94 years old, so my voice is not as strong as it was before. So I'm playing the song instead of myself singing.
Sam
Thank you.
When we speak of togetherness, togetherness is not easy unless there is love. And so Cindy and Barbara at this time will sing, "Let There Be Love."
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Leshalom.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu,
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu
Leshalom. Hashkivenu, Adonai Hashkivenu,
be our shelter from life's storms.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
We continue on page 46 with our congregational tefillah. Will the congregation please rise?
Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi tehillatcha. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi tehillatcha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh ha'akol, v'zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, u'mevi geula livnei v'neihem, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Will the congregation please be seated? We continue on the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle, may all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt, may all who despair find purpose. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We pause for a moment of silent meditation, followed by Oseh Shalom, which can be found on page 62.
Oseh Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, amen. Oseh Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
We come now to Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for reading the Torah. I invite everyone to please rise in either body or spirit as we turn to page 249 for Al Shlosha Devarim.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Haolam Omeid, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Haolam Omeid, HaTorah ve'al ve'al gemilut chasadim, HaTorah ve'al ve'al gemilut chasadim. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachvavu behar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachvavu behar kodsho. He kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. He kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
Everyone may be seated. Our Torah portion this week is Devarim. It begins our final book of the Torah, Deuteronomy. The specific for this portion this week is a recap of the last 40 years and the journey from Egypt into the Promised Land. Moses rebukes many of the Israelites, making sure they follow the laws of the Torah as they hadn't always done, especially in the book of Numbers that we just finished. Now we learn again about the system of judges to give our justice at local levels, so Moses does not have to take on every case personally. We are beginning the final days with this portion for the Torah narrative. Moses, as the rabbis counted out, has only 37 days left to live at the beginning of this book. And if you'd like to follow along in our Torah portion tonight, you can turn to page 981, chapter 1, verse 1, in your Etz Chaim commentaries, those maroon books next to your seats. Ya'amdu matana v'natan b'nei Chaim v'Abigail l'aliyah haTorah.
Baruch et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ele hadevarim asher daber Moshe kol Yisrael b'vahar Yaden b'midbar ba'arava Mosof ben paraz uven tofel ulevan v'chatzerot v'dizahav achad aser yom mecharev derech ha'sha'ir ad kodesh barnea ve'yahi barva'im shana bashti asher chodesh bechad lechodesh daver Moshe el bnei Yisrael kechol asher tziva Adonai oto alehem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet Bechaye olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Our thoughts now turn to those of our community and families who are ill and in need of healing. We think this evening of Aaron Alcock, Norm Block, and all who suffer, whom we know not by name. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah, hu yivarek v'repet kol cholei Yisrael v'yishlach lachem b'mhera refuah shlema, refuah hanefesh, refuah haguf, v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all who are stricken. May the Holy One of Praise mercifully restore them to health and to vigor. May God grant them health of body, health of spirit, and of mind. And let us say, Amen.
Source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Sheberach imotenu mikor abraham lamotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Yamod Chaim ben Mordechai Hagba, Tamod Abigail bat Avraham v'Sara Golelet. We rise for Hagba.
V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe.
Everyone may be seated. And it is now my pleasure to invite up Sam Hoy and Tala Clower, who will read both the Prayer for America on page 258 and the Prayer for Israel on page 259.
Should I go first or should I go first?
Well, who's doing America?
Thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the fetters of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry, and take the wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing, and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, and the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness.
O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
We now turn back in our Sidurim to page 256 as I invite everyone to please rise as we return the Torah to the Ark.
Etz Chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomchecha meushar tirachecha darcheno am v'chol netivotecha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha nashuva Kadesh Yameinu Kadesh Yameinu kekedem.
Please be seated. On the Shabbatot that don't have a B'nai Mitzvah the next day, it's sometimes hard to find people to sponsor the oneg. So I looked through the August bulletin to find who was celebrating a wedding anniversary, and I saw that Anita and Howard were celebrating 25 years. So I emailed them and I said, hey, 25 years, that's a big number. And they said, no, it's 26. I'm like, okay, well, that's even bigger, Would you like to sponsor the oneg? Sort of along the lines of what you did for Max's bar mitzvah, because it was memorable. And, Howard and Anita were like, we've had a lot of anniversaries, but we really haven't remembered Anita's father in any way. I mean, I was at the funeral, and can we talk a little bit about his life? And I said, this is a man who was so extraordinary, and our world is so fractured at this time. We're so separated into us and them that it's a very appropriate night to remember Anita's father, Manu. He had passion for harmony and for love to be reflected in the world and to find what unites us and doesn't separate us. I visited Anita's father when he was in the hospital, and I was studying with a yogi. Her name was Hirsch Ketarpel, and he was so thrilled to hear it that he gave me my very own copy of the Bhagavad Gita. And he talked to me about he said, do you know about the Theosophical Society in Wheaton? They bring people and ideas together rather than focusing on what separates us. But the way we could blend this night is Dr. Dave not only blessed Howard and Anita at their wedding, but was, of course, a friend and contemporary of Manu's. And I want to tell you a little bit about Dr. Dave, because he's very humble, and the only thing he told you about himself is that he's 94. I want to be like him at 94, I'm just saying, okay? But Dr. Dave came from India as a Fulbright scholar in 1959, and he earned a PhD in education at the University of Chicago, and he later earned a PsyD in clinical psychology and was a professor of psychology until the year 2000. Currently, he's writing a book, Mindful Parenting and Inner Work, and I need a copy of that, by the way. So, and not surprising, Dr. Dave practices mindfulness, meditation, and yoga every day. But he also was a very good friend of Manu Patel, and it is an honor and pleasure to invite him forward to share his reflections and his words, honoring our societies, honoring our religions, our cultures, and honoring a great man, Manu Patel. Dr. Dave?
We had a long, outstanding relationship with the Patel family. Both Manubhai and Madhuban were dear friends, doing things beyond themselves to help people. I remember that spending time with Manubhai, even when I came here from Phoenix, Arizona, and spent time with him quite a bit, and would always like to talk about and explore new ideas. I remember his sharp intelligence, wonderful sense of curiosity and humbleness. Madhuban is a lady of heart. In yoga system, we have Jnana Yoga, path of knowledge, Bhakti Yoga, path of devotion, and Karma Yoga is path of selfless service. Manubai embodied the path of knowledge. I have heard many, many stories from him as well as from his family as to how dedicated he was to pursue knowledge, to explore new ideas, and share those things with others. Madhuban's path is Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga. Bhakti means devotion, and Karma means selfless service. Whenever I would visit, my wife at that time was alive, and we would visit, I'm talking about a long time ago, Madhuban would be the first person to welcome us from her heart. It was a warm-hearted welcome. I would never forget that. Whenever I would visit Manubai and Madhuban and their family, she would always insist on preparing food for me. Food is a symbol of love and nurturing. That's the way she was. I'll never forget that. And during the last few days when I was here, and she was going through, like we all go through struggle in life, especially when our dear one and near one passes away. Of course, cause sadness in us because we are human beings and we all experience sadness. But even in the sadness, she had that strength from the heart to withstand difficult times, go through struggles. That has been a wonderful experience for me to be with them long time ago, and my connection with them is going to be forever. I call it a spiritual connection, going beyond space and time, going beyond physical boundaries. In spirituality, there are no boundaries. So I'm very happy to share the memories that I have had of Manubai and Madhuban. I bow to them from my heart. Namaste.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jim Weisskopf, and I'm representing the Board of Directors tonight. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our congregants and guests who have joined us tonight. One announcement this evening. All the others can be found in your Shabbat leaflet. Next Friday night, we will have 2 Shabbat services. At 6:45 p.m. will be our second alternative Shabbat service. This one, on the 3rd Friday of the month, is a tot child-friendly one, so that everything that night will be appropriate and fun for even our youngest members. Led by Rabbi Camel, the service will last about 40 minutes. As a reminder, at this alternative service, we will not read Torah, but we will recite the Kaddish. The later service will be our traditional Shabbat service at 8:15, led by Rabbi Kaznowski, and will include reading Torah. the choir singing, and always inspirational words. The oneg, or for some, the pre-nig, will come, those who come early for the second service, will now take place between the two services at 7:30. You on the same page? So after short beginning service, they have an oneg. The pre-oneg then is for the late service. Please feel free to contact Rabbi Kaznowski if you have any questions that I haven't already explained. Here's a description of next Friday's alternative service, and it's in your prayer. It's in the leaflets that you got. You may read with me if you wish. Up, up, and away. Wear your favorite superhero costume and come learn how we can be superheroes by observing Shabbat. Whether you recharge your fortress of solitude, a bat cave, Themyscira, or something with Marvel, we all need a day to build ourselves up before heading out into the week. See how the synagogue can help with your own recharging so you can be the superhero you are. We'll even include some superhero tunes. Thank you to Cindy Michelasi and Barbara Tischler for the beautiful music tonight, to Michael Stoller for ushering, and Karen Butterfield for being our greeter. Tonight's oneg is sponsored by Anita and Howard Stoller in honor and memory of the life of Anita's father, Manu Patel. Shabbat Shalom.
It is my pleasure to invite up Helene and Alan Frankfeder as I invite everyone to please rise as we turn to page 282 for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shapeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Everyone may be seated.
ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Our thoughts now turn to those who are no longer with us. Tonight, as a community, we remember and honor the yortzites of Ida Meiler, Isadora Pell, Fred Haber, Samuel Simon, Molly Bergen, Mildred Bogelub, Judy Goldberg, Barbara Marshall, Leroy Madison, Joseph Schmitz, Harry Simpson, Esther Frankfeder, Donald Schenken, Bernice Finkel, and Norman Yellen. And we also mourn the recent passing of Roberta Joy Halprin Schreiberg, aunt of Julie Albert, and Freda Smith, aunt of Donna Hirschkoff. If anyone else is in their period of mourning or observing someone's yortzeit, please feel free to share their name as my hand passes you. We rise as one community as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach yote v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon u'vyumechon u'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'gala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehe shmei rabba mevarach leolam umei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit halev v'yit halal shemei d'kudusha barechu. La'ela minkol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
V'imru amen. V'imru amen. V'imru amen. V'imru amen.
Our closing song this evening is Shabbat Shalom, which can be found in the middle of page 331.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Let us go out to the Shabbat to joy, to rest, and to peace. Shabbat Shalom.